Hey, Brandon, how's it going?
Pretty good. How are you?
Not too bad. Thanks for joining us today. Coach said you guys practiced pretty good yesterday and today. Just what's the mood like with the guys so far this week?
The team's really getting after this week. We're really putting the pedal to the floor. We're trying to really get after La Tech and make them realize that we're a top team in this conference.
You guys have played 6 games so far this season. I'm wondering, how would you grade the position you play in, your position group? How would you say the D line has done?
The D-line is a really solid unit on our team, and every person we bring in knows what they're doing and is getting better, perfecting their craft. Uh, every week is kind of just we're trying to get to the next level.
Okay, Greg, you're up.
Brandon, how are you doing today?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing well. We were just talking to Coach Jeff Traylor. He was telling us about how the season is like chapters in a book, where you went through some excitement at first, and now the plot is sort of thickening. What's been his message to you with that? How do you view that analogy that he's making?
Uh, I don't really know how to explain that, but I would say that we're really in the middle of the book, and by the ending, we really want to be playing for a conference championship and possibly winning a bowl game.
Do you feel that way, like better days are ahead after kind of this rough stretch here with some injuries and a couple of losses?
I definitely feel like better things are on the way. Our team is getting better each week, and we're really coming together.
When Coach comes up with these little things like the chapters in the book and some of the other sayings and phrases, does that help uplift you guys, or does it make it easier to go forward through the season?
It really does. It makes us see things from his perspective, and him being the great coach that he is, it's always good to have to be able to see things his way. It really it allows us to go out there and perform better, and realize that at the end of the day, our destiny is in our hands, and that if we play well, we'll get rewarded for our hard work.
Another thing he's really talked about with us is like the season being kind of a grind lately, and just the physical toll it's taken on you guys. How have you seen that, especially through the last couple of weeks with some of the tough teams that you've played?
It's been a challenge, but our team's ready to accept any challenge that we have, and we're getting guys back every week, and they know what they're doing. So when they come in, it's not really a burden on us. It's just us making our next move towards our end goal.
Has it been tough to adjust to some of the injuries that you've had? What kind of impact does that have on the team?
Every man that steps up knows what they're doing, so there really hasn't been much of any slowed downness in the field, I guess.
Has practice been any different? I know last week on Thursday you guys went without pads, for instance. Have they tried to kind of take some of that burden off of you guys?
Yes, they have. Our coaches are really taking care of us out there, and every time that they take the pads off us, it's not a slow down practice. It's more about getting the little things right, like technique and our mentality towards we're going to go into La Tech and we're going to try and beat them.
For you guys on the defensive line, what was it like to be without Jalen Haynes for a week or two while he was out injured? How did that impact you all?
It was hard missing him, but everyone stepped up, and we all completed our job to the best of our ability, and we plan on getting closer towards perfect every week.
He seems like kind of the leader, maybe one of the more vocal guys in that group. Is there anybody who sort of stepped up into that role while he was gone, or how does that work?
He kind of stayed in that role while he was there. He was still in our ears every day, telling us to get better. He was teaching some of the younger guys how to be better at what they do and how to practice like a pro, which is towards every snap, every play, you're going 100% all the time.
How about for you individually? How have you felt about your play so far this season?
I feel like I could do better, but I'm playing much better this season, and I'm just trying to do my best to make my coaches proud.
What are some of those differences you see? How are you doing better than last year?
It's more of I'm being able to apply the coaching in a much easier way. I feel like adjusting to 4i is really helping me out this year, and now it's all about me getting better at what I do every day.
Yeah, can you tell me more about that switch?
I actually played, and
Have you played a few different roles on the line this year, or are you more on the end or more at the nose typically?
I'm kind of wherever my coach asks me to be, and I feel like I have a good knowledge of what I'm supposed to be doing at every position, and I try to do my best to give that to some of the younger guys and be able to be better by myself.
Is there anything about your like talent or your skills, your at versus a 4-down look? Like, what's the demands of each position, and how do you fit both?
Uh, every position on the D line is physical, and I feel like that's where I have my strengths as being physical at the point of attack.
Has it been meaningful to you?
My teammates trust me. Now it's all about me giving them the best effort I can.
If there's anything you can point to, like the biggest adversity or the hardest thing that you've faced to get to this point in your career, whether it's even in football or it could be outside of football, something personally you went through?
Uh, don't really have any of those.
Okay, that's fine. I was just wondering if there might have been something that stuck in your mind. It was funny a couple weeks ago. Coach Jeff Traylor, he was telling us you guys have all these nicknames, and he told us that yours is Tyrone Biggums. Is that right?
Yes, it is.
You got to tell me how you got that one. I'm a big Chappelle Show guy myself.
I don't know. It really just came up on the spot. It was just the first name I thought of. I had just came back, and he said there was a new guy on the field. He asked me what my name was. I just said Tyrone Biggums. He asked me what position I played. I said safety.
That's like seems like another one of his things. He told us a similar story with Zakari, who I guess is called Chris sometimes now. Is that like, does he do that with all the guys, or is that another thing he does to keep the atmosphere fun?
He tries to involve himself with the guys as much as possible, and any opportunity he gets, he's really making nicknames, telling us stories, giving us like it's just him. He's a very fun person to be around.
Got it. Cool. Thank you, Brandon. Good to talk to you.
Okay,
All right, thank you.
anything else for Brandon? All right, thanks everyone.